What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, Pastor Jacob, doing one of my famous YouTube sermons today. And today we're going to talk about the act of homosexuality, its role in the bedroom, its role in the Bible, and most importantly, its role in the upcoming 2012 election here in North America. In case you're from a foreign land and you're learning about America with me today, or you're learning a bit about the good book, or maybe one of those more mediocre books y'all read, like The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's a pretty good book, too. But most notably, what I want to talk about today was a North Carolina preacher, Pastor Worley, who spoke up against homosexuality and Obama's decision to support homosexual marriage in this upcoming election. And I want to show you what he had to say. Let me show you Pastor Worley's sermon right now, if you take a moment and look.
Of our president getting up and saying that it was all right for two women to marry or two men to marry. I tell you right now, I was disappointed bad, but I tell you right there, as sorry as you can get, the Bible's against it, God's against it, I'm against it, and if you've got any sense, you're against it. Build a great, big, large fence, 150 or 100-mile long. Put all the lesbians in there. Fly over and drop some food. Do the same thing with the queers and the homosexuals. And have that fence electrified till they can't get out. Feed them. And you know what? In a few years, they'll die out. Do you know why? They can't reproduce.
Those are hard words to hear. And probably even harder words to say. Because I don't understand how the human voice can channel Satan himself without crushing under the weight of such immense evil. And I got a few things to say to you, Pastor Worley, here. You know, you are correct, sir, in that the Bible does, in fact, speak out. In certain parts can be translated to be speaking out against homosexual behavior. That's true. But I'll tell you something, that's in the first half of the Bible, which is all crazy-daisy, willy-nilly, kill your own son, sell your daughter into slavery bullshit. In fact, that part speaks out against eating the meat of cloven animals. Let me ask you something, sir. Have you ever had bacon? Because I have, and that shit's delicious. But I digress. I don't want to talk about the first half of the Bible, which they debated left and right, left and right, and upside down. I want to talk about the second half. It's got a character in it by the name of Jesus. Sir, are you familiar with Jesus? Because I am. He's one of my favorite characters in the good book. And he goes on to say that you should love the sinner and hate the sin. And I don't think you love the sinner very much, sir. And I think he also goes on to say, love thy neighbor, not put them inside electrified fences until their habitual deaths. I'm against it, the Bible's against it, and if you've got any sense, sir, you're against it. I can't believe such behavior. It certainly isn't Christian, sir. And I have a plan. Since you like electrified fences so much, why don't we build a much smaller one, sir? We'll build it right there in the home state of North Carolina where you're from. And we're not going to put any Christians in it. That would be wrong. We're not going to put any atheists in it. We're not going to put any homosexuals in it. So we're just going to put you. And I'm not sure about your status about Christianity or homosexuality at this point, sir. But we'll just leave you there so that you could be on the opposite side of an electrified fence from all the homosexuals and sinners and atheists and us God-fearing, Christian-loving, Jesus-loving people. And I want to remind, ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 election is not about homosexuality and it should not be about homosexuality. There are a lot of problems plaguing this country. And the one that we need to start with is video games. That Diablo came out, and yes, it did. And that's what my next sermon will be about. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, love thy neighbor.